God, do I mess this up all the time? Slideshow, right? Damn. It's working? Beautiful thing. All righty, gang, good morning. How's everybody? Hey, the thing with Vinny that I just saw, there's no date. Should there be a date on that flyer? The thing that had a flyer with the lead machine with Vinny doing it. I just saw it. Did you send it to me? Well, it just said Vinny Ebarb. Is that his last name? Okay, and there was no date, so I was a little, I don't think it's in here, or I don't think it's in here yet. Yeah, because I just saw it. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah. See, hosted by Vinny, which is cool, which is good, I guess. But I just, yeah, see where that goes. So much going on, gang. Just so much going on. It's just okay.
Yeah, don't scan that one. We'll get a new one.
Okay, all right, okay. You can explain that when we get to that point. All right, gang, good morning. Grab some breakfast. Our friends at Beazer are here. We'll get to Harriet and Ben in a little bit. I guess it's the summertime, huh? But again, as we go around the room, leaving Ben out of it and leaving me out of it, we have one male realtor. He's here. Alex is here, right? That's good. Yeah. So it's funny how not that the women participate more, but you guys seem to participate more. And isn't there more female realtors than male, like in an NAR, like 55-45 or something, 60-40 or something like that? So it's kind of crazy. Okay. Oh, there he is. All right, attaboy, Brandon. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get to, before we get to Ben real quick, these are the latest stats. We spruced it up a little bit from the old one. The numbers are the same, but we kind of just, AI'd it to make it look a little fancier for you guys. Okay. The only thing I'm noticing, and there's an article in the RJ, I think yesterday or the day before, that comes out the first week of every month for the month that just completed to tell the public how we did, is that the median price is $490. Anyone know if that's the highest it's ever been? Has it ever been higher than that? That's the highest ever. Unbelievable. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, it's good, I guess, but 490 is the highest median, and everyone knows what median is, right? It's a weird term, right? It's not average. We sold how many homes? 2,900 homes. I'm sorry, 2,300 single-family homes in June. Number 1,150 was $490,000. That's how they come up with the median. It's the middle. It's the high, the low, and right in the middle. They don't call it the middle home. They call it the median price. That's how they come up with the 490. Ask me why. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, but that's what that means. Okay, so those are kind of the numbers. I want to spend a few minutes on this. So I think what we'll do first. Nora couldn't make it. She got stuck somewhere else. Okay, but Ben brought a great breakfast, and Harriet, thank you guys for doing that. A couple of quick congratulations. Is Michelle here or Angie? Angie, I saw Angie. Is that a girl? Angie, good job. Is that a girl? Best new agent. Michelle closed her first deal. I don't think she's been here that long. 6 weeks, 8 weeks, a little bit longer. Oh, has she been here a little bit? Okay. There's Angie. These are the $1 Million Club for the month of June. It's nice to see some new faces on here. Like I see Jen Medina jumping on there. Mike Insalaco's on there. These are agents that close more than $1 million in sales volume. They didn't make $1 million. Okay, so just wondering. Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, and these are the top 25. Okay, these are the top teams. Darren Bryan in particular. I don't know. I think Darren has 5 or 6 people on his team. Last month, his team did $11 million. I don't know how he did it. He doesn't know how he did it. I mean he does, but he just works his butt off, and he's been here a long time. Really good guy. Okay, and some of the other teams had a great month also. And this is just something new that we did for the month of June. These are the top 10, and the number 10 did over $2 million, and you can see Darren doing over 11. So some of you guys are making money, and all of these are. None of these are brand new agents, just so you know. they're all experienced, so they've been doing it for a while. Okay, so um, but they show up every day. They work every day. Some are teams. Like Stacy has a small team. Darren has a small team. Micah Sullivan, it's him and his wife, Mariella. So there's two of them. Okay. Um, would you guys come to a meeting if we had agents talk about high rises? Do you guys all know about high rises? How to get into them? What the scoop is? Do you feel that you're an expert on high rises? Like, no, I'm not. I don't think you are either, right? No. So Peter does mostly high rises, and Bill Zinzer and Fred. We all know Fred Trujillo. We're gonna do a little panel pretty soon, just on high rises, because I think we all need a refresher on that. Okay. Happy anniversary! A couple of people have been here forever. Where's Lorena Peterson down at the bottom? 20 years. Okay. Yeah, 20 years, 20 years. And this is something I should have known, and I didn't know this. Hector's been here 18 years. Look at Hector. We got little stars next to them. If they've been more than 10 or 15 years. Maria Oakes, our former TC that Sharon took over for and is doing a great job, has been with the company 19 years. I didn't know that. I should have known that. I had no clue that you've been with Realty for 19 years. Okay, so congratulations to all you guys. Happy birthdays. But I think now we have a decent amount of builders come in, probably 4 or 5 a year, Suze, maybe more than that lately. But Beazer is probably at the top of our list. They're friendly. They're easy to get to, easy to communicate with. They pay well, which I'm sure they're going to tell us about that in a minute. Not that that affects anything, Ben. It really doesn't. No. We do this job for free here, but everybody say hello to Ben and Harriet, everybody. Yay!
Thanks for having us. I hope you're enjoying breakfast. We do breakfast sandwiches today, but a bagel sale. So I hope you're enjoying that. It's Harriet, my partner. We handed out a packet. Does everybody have a packet? Okay, first one is about the money. We want to know about, right? So we pay 3% on our base price on every single deal. We're loyal to our realtors, and we want our realtors to be loyal to us as we But in addition to that, we have a bonus program. So your first sale, you're going to get 3%, which is fantastic. So your second sale, you're going to get a bonus, $2,000 plus the 3%. And your third and subsequent sales for that calendar year, you're going to get a bonus of $4,000. And so some of our communities, that's an additional 1%, which is 4% commission is pretty fantastic. Right now we're having a sales event, and we want to get you all started on the bonus program. So we are handing out a $1,000 bonus certificate right now. I've got 5. Who wants them? All right, here we go. I'll need your business card, please. Yours as well, sir. Absolutely. I got 2 more. I'm throwing money at you guys. Thank you.
That's it. Don't be shy now.
I could just grab one of your guys' business cards for anyone who has it. Thank you. There you go. So this is for the entire month of July. So let's get jump started on that. Here you are. All right. Move on to the next slide. We are closing out our community Majestic Point. We've got 3 houses left. This Barclay at the bottom sold yesterday. So we've got 3 homes left in this community. And we're opening the grand opening of Astor Point, 2 miles down Russell. We're on Russell 215. Astor Point is on Russell and Rainbow, right by Spring Valley Hospital. Around the corner from Freddy's Steak Burgers, which I'm super excited about. 6 minutes to the 215. It's Spring Valley. It's a premium location. They're going to be an upgraded version of the Majestic Point. So they're a little larger bathrooms, larger family rooms, more inclusive features, which is fantastic. We're having a Dusty Shoe. Some Dusty Boots on the invite on the 3rd page there. This coming Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. Model flooring aren't even complete yet, but we want you guys to put eyeballs on them so we can bring people when we open at the end of the month. So again, food, drinks like this morning. We would love to see you. Any questions for Harriet and myself? After point next page.
See what I have down there on the wall? Those 4. Yeah, they're blank. So maybe when I talk about this, if you don't mind, grab this, go down there. And then as we rattle them off, you could fill in the blanks.
I love especially the smaller home on the cul-de-sac. Okay. I really fell in love with it. Okay. You're going to So your two-story moved to a single story now? That's good. We did our job with the model. Great. Harriet, what's a couple of features that every realtor needs to know about Beazer?
About Beazer, well, one, solar ownership is included, so the system is owned. There's no lease or payments on it. It's gonna offset, the way that we build, our homes are super energy efficient. So you're looking at saving at our community between $100 and $125 per month on utilities, which is great. So not only do we build a beautiful home in great locations, we lower the cost of home ownership. And then another feature that I love about Beazer is that we offer 4 lenders, where most builders offer 1. We have 4 different lenders that your clients can use, and those lenders compete against each other to make sure your clients are getting the best terms and best interest rate possible. It's not a, well, we got you, if you want the 25,000, you gotta take our interest rate. They literally, I call it the gladiator school. Put them in the ring and let them fight it out. Right. Whoever has the best terms and best rate, that's who the buyer uses.
So we have the flex cash, and in our Majestic community is $25,000. So you get that $25,000 by contacting 2 of those lenders, and using one of them. What you want to have your clients do is say, oh, I'm also talking to so-and-so over at CNG or at First American Title. You want them to know that you're competing, that they want competing offers, you're going to get the best rates and then closing costs. And then our $25,000 is going to help buy that great rate all down even further and pay your closing costs, which is pretty incredible. Solar is included. So for our Bedford, for example, our middle-sized home, our average power bill is $32 a month. That's keeping your air conditioning at 75 degrees, and it's hot up there right now.
Yeah, so that was my question. So I move in.
Yeah.
I get an energy bill every month,
Correct.
but it's minimal.
Minimal.
Right.
$32 is for our middle-sized one. So
Right.
our smaller one's $30.
Wow.
We have, what would change that is if you kept it colder, so it would be a little bit higher. If you kept it warm, it would be a little bit lower. If you have an electric vehicle, which we do pre-wire for, in all of our garages, the pre-wire's there, it's ran to the panel. If you have an electric vehicle, we could affect that as well. But on average, at 75 degrees, it's a little chillier than 75.
I have a question. So you put the solar on there, it comes with the houses. Once they buy it and they move in, how does it who maintains that? Like, is there a company that they call? Like, okay, so you guys have somebody.
Yes.
Okay.
So it has a 25-year warranty on it, and that comes with it. We do suggest that you get your own solar panels cleaned, but if anything goes wrong with the panel, it's warranty for 25 years. If you're seeing your power bills on average higher, one of the panels might be defective and it needs to be looked at. You just call the warranty company, and they would come out. So I had solar in my last house, and spring and fall I would have them come and clean all the dust off, and you can see a difference after that. But that would be about the only maintenance, and it's optional, of course.
And also what's really nice is that the company that installs the panels, they're also the roofing company.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
you don't worry about any holes being existing, patching up on your roof. So it's the same company that installs the roof, and the system is expandable. So we include 8 panels at 3.2 kilowatts. With our other building methods, including the solar, we're offsetting about 80% of utility bill. And so if you add more panels, you save more money. So the system is expandable for someone who says, I have 2 electric vehicles, or I like to keep my air down to 64, and they want to offset more, they can add more panels through the same company that installed them originally.
Wow. Wow. Any of you go to the, was it Tuesday Carol at Marigold with Beazer? Right? Some of you were there, right? Okay.
Did you guys go? Oh, sorry.
No, jump
I
in.
was going to say, were you able to see the spray foam insulation in the attics and the 2x6 framing with the cellulose? And these are the engineering piece that Harry was talking about. The spray foam insulation. The attic is 100% sealed, right? So you can't, they have most of our models, we have a little chocolate bunny sitting in our attic access to prove that it's not hot enough to melt chocolate. So,
wow.
so it's within 5 to 8 degrees of what the temperature of the inside of your home is. So with that spray foam, AC turns on when cold air into your house. Now, if you don't have that spray foam insulation, it's 140, 150, 160 degrees. That air is hot. It blows the hot air in, so it's heating your house before it starts cooling your house instead of the opposite. So it's cold air in, cold air in, cold air in. And then we have something called the ERV. Did they go over the ERV with you? No?
He
So,
did a little
I know,
bit,
that's
yeah.
it's a little technical.
It was.
We call it the lungs of the home. We like to call it the lungs of the home. We have because it's sealed so tight, your house can get really stale if you don't bring fresh air in, right? So the ERV system, our lungs of the home, bring the fresh air in. It filters it, takes out the pollens, the dusts, the humidity in that air, and put clean air into your home. So all the air is filtered, one, through the filtration system of the HVAC system, but then also the ERV. So if you ever, or the lungs, I should say, if you ever stood in front of a window, sun's coming through, you see all those particles of dust and everything, you won't see that in our home. That is all filtered out, less dusting. People who have asthma love our homes. They absolutely love it. So any respiratory allergies, people with allergies, report sleeping better after, living in our home. So super energy efficient, but also really, really healthy.
And when we were there Tuesday, what I found was interesting. David Reed, I guess the boss, was talking about these benefits, and we were in a subdivision where there was building everywhere, right? I mean, the parking was a nightmare. They were building every other house. I think this was the end of Marigold. Were they finishing it up? Yeah. So all around the models were homes being finished, and he said to everyone, "Shut up! Everybody, shut up!" So everybody shut up. You couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear anything outside. And I said, "This is pretty cool. This is, pretty amazing." Yeah. Yeah.
You've got people in the middle of the building have a neighbor here and a neighbor here. They're like, we don't hear anything. And then we've had people ask how our neighbors moved in. Like, oh, yeah, they moved in a year ago. They don't hear the TVs, kids. They don't hear the radio. It's so quiet. I mean, there's about 14 inches between you and your neighbor. And that has the cellulose. We've added additional firewalls, which is the 2-hour burn time, the 4-hour burn time, technical stuff. But all that into the drywall, framing insulation, more drywall, 4 more layers of drywall, framing and insulation and drywall. So you can't hear your neighbors, right? We were selling on Russell Road. We turned off Russell Road into our community, and we sold lot 1, which is the very first one. And she's like, I can't believe I can't hear the cars. You'll hear them a little bit because the windows aren't as soundproof as our walls, but it's nothing that's going to keep you up at night. It's a hum.
About ceilings, it's only 9 foot.
So
Any options to higher?
single stories are all 9 foot or taller. So we have a new community 10 foot that's coming up. IU that's coming up. Townhouses is 8 foot. Well, our townhomes are 8 foot on the first level because our living area, our kitchen, family room, and 2 additional bedrooms on the second story, that's 9 foot.
Anywhere there's a kitchen in our townhome, whichever floor is the main living area where the kitchen is, it's always 9 foot.
Yep. All of our microwaves are vented out. We include pendant lights and backsplashes in all of our homes. Those are all included. Redwood flooring in all of our homes is included feature. It's really something to see. I would love for you guys to come up to the Dusty Shoe so we can show you everything we just mentioned because we use a lot of technical terms, but seeing is believing.
And where are you again? Give us where you at
so
physically.
Right now at Majestic Point, 215 and Russell Road, right on the corner of Durango and Russell. Right, so we're
Not too far.
Freeway. Our models are very, very similar to the ones that we're doing the Dusty Shoe on Saturday. So if you want to come see decorated models, come see us today and tomorrow. Dusty Shoe is the new version. We modified just a few things: bigger bathrooms, like I mentioned, bigger kitchens. You would be amazed at how big 1,400 square foot kitchens are in our 1,400 square foot town.
What is HVAC?
Majestic's 145 because we only have 78 homes. It's a small intimate community, and it's 115 at Astor. There are 108 homes there.
Any legal seat?
Sorry? It's a lid. We're not a master plan.
And one thing, again, Tuesday when we were at Beazer, that they talked about is like if you go to Summerlin or anywhere, a lot of these subdivisions have 100, 200, 300 homes. Beazer doesn't. They buy smaller lots, from what I understand. And like you said, they have 78 homes there. I think Marigold had less than that. 23 homes. Yeah. So I'm not saying that's good or bad, but yeah, that's it's kind of a cool little niche, So.
Question, do you cross-sell or are you only into one community?
Great question. So until the community officially has its grand opening, Astor Point, for example, we can sell it. So Harriet and I can sell right now Astor Point, Granite Point, Skyview, and Amberview. Once they have their grand opening, then it's the agent's on site. Yeah. So right now we have five communities communities we could help you with. So,
But you can always.
I was gonna say, you can always call and
Yeah,
they can try to help you.
at the bottom of the pricing sheets, both Harriet and I's information. If the house, the community's grand opening, we still have access to all the information on the community. So reach out to us. We'll help you for any community. And if the agent is not us that can tell, we'll tell you who and give you their contact information.
Now, do you guys have a concierge that you're getting stuck in that loop?
Yeah, we call them NIMS. We call the New Home Information Manager. So we do have this online sales agent and other builders, OSCs. Yeah, so if you, I don't have their number with me, but.
But could they go directly to you guys or do they have to go? Okay.
And if we don't have the information, I'd probably give you the NIMS because they have a book of everything. Incentives, lots available, what options do we have houses. So there's always someone that can answer your questions.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Questions for Ben and Harriet? We're okay.
One last point on Majestic Point. We've got 3 left to sell, and they want us to start selling faster. So this pricing here, bring us an offer up, right? So we sold this Barclay for under 500. So they want the last 4 gone.
That's the one on Russell. Where he is.
Okay, so we've got someone
These are the townhomes, right?
Harry and I. Barclay sold out. If you like the Barclay, we're selling it at after, similar price.
And did you say these, like this, the Bedford, is that, it's a they're townhomes?
Townhomes, yes.
And then the kitchens are upstairs?
Correct.
Okay, and then,
Primary would be on the first floor.
okay, and do you have a backyard at all or no?
No backyard, but they have 2 outdoor spaces. They have their front porch, and then they have a balcony on the front on the kitchen family room level. So they have 2 spaces.
Nice. Okay.
Cool.
And this Saturday you're doing a little,
Saturday, yeah.
Right.
This
this one here, right?
10 to noon. I sent over 600 emails in the last 2 days. We're hoping to have a bunch of people. If that's the case, we'll extend it. We'll be there as long as people want to see them. That's Russell and Rainbow. We're in between Rainbow and Torrey Pine on Russell. And our models are right on Russell, so you'll see the flags in my big red Range Rover.
Bam. Got it.
We would love to see you guys. If you didn't get one of our tickets and you want one, come to the Dusty Shoe and bring me your business card, and we'll give you that. So, and that's good for any Beazer community, not just ours, but we really want you to sell ours.
It goes without saying.
Or Granite, or Amber, or Skyview, yeah, any of those.
All right, gang. Ben and Harriet, everybody. Yeah. Thank you, gang. Thank you. All right, what do we got here now?
Guys, if you want to pass your business cards down this way so that they can just keep you on top of everything that they've got going on,
Yes, please.
that would be awesome. We'll do that, and we'll collect them on the side of the room.
While we're doing that, you guys with some quick trivia. How many states don't have an income tax? 9, 10, 6, or 12? I'm looking for my marker here. So I got 1, 6. I got a 1, 9. Another 9. How many people think it's 9? 2. How many people think it's 10 states? 6 or 12? Does anybody really care? The winner is 9, just so you know. 9 states, yes. Wind Down Wednesday is in Green Valley next? No. Southwest. Okay. How was Northwest yesterday? Were you there or no? Or just Dave? Nice? Good. Okay. Yeah, okay. They don't have a cart like you do, though, right? I'm just saying. Okay. They don't have the big show here. Okay. But you can go to any office, gang. If you want to go to Northwest or Southwest and have a cocktail on John, you can. Even though they'll have another loan officer from Epic there. Some upcoming stuff. There's a divorce class that Laura's doing through over at Rock. I think it's the third Thursday. So if you need some seed credits, it's free. Okay. Make sure you all go to this. If you don't go, you're gonna be disappointed. It's gonna be a really cool event. It's $40. Irina goes all the time. I see her there all the time, and it's a lot of fun. You might win some really cool prizes because all of the vendors, literally 75 of them, give out prizes. And all you gotta do is put your card in a bin. So you might leave there with a gift basket. Okay. But Jared James is kind of cool. If you don't know who Jared is, Google him, go on Instagram. If you subscribe to his stuff, you'll get notices 18 times a day, just so you know. But he has some really good stuff. So I would definitely recommend you go to this. Don't call me the day before and want to get in and you forgot. I don't think I can get you in. Okay. It's not one of these things. Okay. It does. Yeah, it does. Okay. So what else? That's the new rev up schedule for the new agents in here. That's our free CE and post, as everyone knows. If you're new, join me on August 5th for onboarding on Zoom, please. Okay, so you know how to navigate the company and what to do, what not to do. Those are the phone numbers for LVR if you guys need them. Okay. Don't forget transaction desk. When can you call transaction desk? What's their hours? Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call them on Christmas. Serious, okay? When I was an agent, I always called them at night, 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I'm typing up an RPA, I messed it up or whatever, and I would call transaction desk, and they would walk me through it. So utilize that, okay? Our lending guru is here, back from Utah or Arizona or where he's been. I'm not sure where you're going these days, but you're somewhere here, you know? So what's the latest, big fella? John Morgan, everybody. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Yeah, dropping bombs
Oh.
again, so that's not great.
There you go.
Anyways, so rates aren't moving too much. Oil dropped down below $70 a barrel last week. Bumped up a little bit this week, obviously, but not a lot. So July 23rd, during the sales meeting, we're going to do the disc selling, secrets of selling with the disc. Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen that before, it's probably been a year since we've done it. Kind of a refresher. The more you see it, the more you understand it, the more you can implement into your business. Because this really is the difference between the top sales agents and the ones who just struggle getting their business off the ground or building relationships. This is the difference. So we'll do that on the 23rd.
Have any of you not done a disc profile in your life? Have you all done one? No? Okay.
There's actually a link in one university that Realty One Group has a link where you can take a disc. So I recommend you do it before you go, and then during the class, you're like, oh my gosh, this is all right.
It only takes about 10 minutes. Like it's not, it's 10, 12 minutes. I would say it takes to fill it out. And I think
their core
sometimes
questions
you're
are like, how
surprised
does this matter? But it does.
And if you're a Tony Robbins fan, go to TonyRobbins.com. He has a free one. So you can do it that way. Exactly.
Don't scan this. There is a flyer outside in the lobby with QR code to scan.
Got it.
Stuff. Scan it, sign up for it, schedule a one-on-one. You guys need to leverage this in your conversion. Okay, it's the ability to call your past leads or some that you thought were going to buy and then they got cold because it's an affordability thing. It's all affordability. The election is about affordability. Everything's about affordability right now. So you can call and just check it in. It's like, yeah, we're holding off. Like, hey, can I give you something helpful that you can mess with in your time to help you have a better idea of the affordability? Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm gonna send you a link and you sign up. There's no cost, no mortgage application, none of that. But you get to see where your payment is every day when they adjust the rates. That's the call. It's like, oh, really? Yeah, I want to see that. Now you get to constantly drip on them. You got someone logging into your platform at least once a week to see, or even daily, and they stay in front of you. You don't have to do that work. So scan that code out in the lobby. There's a flyer there, and then schedule a one-on-one. I'll show you how to convert your old leads and generate new leads. So, all right. Pie event. We did this last year.
So hoot.
I don't think anybody in here that did it. Okay, but we did it the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and we probably have like 8 or 10 agents that took advantage of it. And what we do is, you as the agent will call your past clients, ones that you're building relationships with, ones that you think that would come to the office to pick up a pie. They come out from 5 to 8 on that day, and they pick up the pie, they mingle, they bring the family, right? They get tacos and all of that. So this $20 a pie, they're gonna get a Costco pie, but the rest of it goes towards all the food, right? The tacos. You might have one person, you might have 10 people coming in that family, right? It all balances out. So that's why we're charging $20 a pie. So we'll start putting QR codes up when we get closer, but start thinking about this, start putting your marketing wait until October to start calling people. Order some custom invitation cards that you can mail out. Because you call, you text, you send an invite, you meet them there, you follow up. All these things go with it if you want to really take advantage of it. I know of at least 8 deals that happened from that pie event.
Yeah.
So literally, if you bring 10 people, 10 pies, $200, you're going to close at least 2 units from that one event. If I could say, I guarantee it, I would. Okay, so start wrapping your head around this, get some custom flyers, because this one's for you guys. This isn't something you send to your client. This is for you to know and start planning ahead for it. So,
Can we, is it almost like a client appreciation kind of thing?
It is.
Right, we can market it that way,
Client
right?
appreciation event of the year.
Right, and it's Thanksgiving, so it's not around Christmas or, you know, we got to be careful with Christmas, Kwanzaa, all that stuff, so.
They're in better mood, it allows you to go a lot further in the relationship.
But you know what else you can do with that is you can make custom tags to put on there with all of your
Stickers,
information. And then you can, I just thought about this, you can do like a little pie cutting knife.
Yes.
And then if you want to brand it, you can have them made up, like even if they're little cheap little plastic ones with all your information on there. There's so many things that you can do with it. So to get out in front of them and like something for the kitchen that they're going to use all the time, like the knives and the cutting boards or whatever, they're going to pull it out and your name's going to be all over everything. So every time they use it, so might be a good way to do that.
So back in the day, we were running our big real estate team across several states. This was the one event that without fail happened every year. And we planned all year for it. And we gave away close to 1,000 pies every year at these events across all of our teams. So it's hard, right? If you're an individual agent and you only see 6 or 7 pies or even 3 pies, why it's hard to put on an event like this. So we want to give you the opportunity to use this platform. And if you really only have 3 pies, perfect. Do it. Invite them. Hang out with them. It's going to start begin building that relationship the following year. So
Really good stuff. I agree. Good stuff. So they get you the $20. You do all the work.
yes,
For the most part,
pies,
right?
Order the
Taco guy.
You do everything. You get your little branding, your stickers, your car, all that stuff, and just show up.
And I guess if you wanted to spend a couple of bucks, gang, Mohammed from Cutco might have something.
Yeah.
You know, if we all remember Cutco, Mohammed, he has the, you know, the marketing with your name on it kind of stuff. I'm sure it's a couple of bucks, but that might be worth for certain clients or whatever. So keep that in mind. Well, good stuff, Johnny.
Is that my own line? Okay, I'm done.
You're out of here.
All right.
John Morgan, everybody. Woo, 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 woo. All right, gang. You know her. You love her. There she is, Sarah McMahon. Come on down, Sarah. You know, hey.
Nice to see you guys.
Yes.
We have a couple things going on next month in August. We have Lee Dryden, who I worked with for 15 years, coming to do a 1-hour CE class for us. So it's from 12 to 1 on August 12th. Okay, so I have flyers printed out front. Obviously, they're going to post it. We have to have people in order to get awesome attorneys like this to come. So please, it'll be really informational. He's a great guy. He's worked with my dad and I for many, many years. So I'm excited to see him. I haven't seen him for a long time, so excited to see him again. So today I'm just going to show, we have, obviously we always have new people coming and joining us. I'm just going to show a little bit of some of the materials that we provide in our package. And mine is always a evolving package for my open house kits because I like to put individually wrapped toilet paper in there. I like to put things in there that, you're walking into a vacant home. What happened was one time I walked in to a $3 million home for an open house I'm assisting with, and there was no toilet paper. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I ran to the store, but then I had to buy a holder because there was no toilet paper holder. And I can't just set, it was a $3 million house. I can't just set the toilet paper on the counter. That's just awkward, right? So I had to run to the other store and get a toilet paper holder. But I try really hard to start incorporating different little things that are just good little touches. But this particular package here, which all of mine are in work in progress because I bought new bags, but I wanted a flat bottom because sometimes when you set it down, they fall over. So I have new bags that are coming. But we have, a couple little things in here that we always include, of course, some rock title, post-it notes, pens, things like that for your open house. A lot of times I'll include notebook. We have planners. We have all sorts of fun, rock title swag. And then obviously, we get a lot of that stuff right at the very end of the year for the next year. So, right about November, November is always an exciting time because I think everything for, the next year is on its way. So in our, open house folder in here are a lot of materials that are helpful to set out on the counter. Or if you have people coming, obviously,
Let her
from
know.
other states. We have the important phone numbers, and I have, the other two right there. We have a relocation guide, we have a buyer's guide, we have a seller's guide. We have all of these beautiful materials, and, Rock has always had amazing print quality, okay? So, obviously, you can always order a property profile. I can always have that, printed out and bound for you. You're welcome to put that on the counter. Obviously, the more notice I have, the more we can get accomplished for you. Sometimes if it's very last minute, it's really hard to get everything, to you so fast. So, if you can just give me a couple of days, I would love that kind of notice. It's okay. If you can't give me that kind of notice, it's okay too. We'll get it to you as fast as possible. But some of these flyers are very, very helpful, for people regarding the home buying process. I remember when I was signing the documents for buying my own home, my husband just looked at me with his big eyes. He didn't know all of the terms, and he didn't know all of the things. So the other people in other industries don't know how this process maybe works, or maybe they've only done this once in their life, or maybe it was 25 years ago, you know what I mean? So I know a lot, changes, and then we can guide them, on the process. But in here is just, home buying process, opening escrow. I mean, there's, zip code maps, the life of an escrow, the checklist of opening escrow, ways to take title. That was a big one in my world, in the probate world, because we would go to help out with a house and they didn't even know who was on the home. Or they said, oh, well, just mom's name. And it wasn't, or something had happened. And, sometimes just, understanding, the vesting is super important. Statement information. Why do they want all of this information from me? All of these flyers explain things that you don't need to explain, right? You can give them this packet, or you can give them one of these flyers, and then they feel more comfortable because they feel more knowledgeable, on this situation. But we have lots and lots of materials, lots of kinds of flyers, renting versus buying. I'm happy to help if you need something digital, and, some people just want digital. They don't want paper copies. We can help with that. If there's a flyer that you want a little bit customized, no problem. I can help you with that. Please just always ask. If I can't, I'll let you know for some reason that I can't, but I'm a rocket. I try to figure it out. I try to figure out how